It's so stupid, it's positively brilliant.
The Brilliant Idiots Podcast.
I really want to know what happens after this, yo.
What do you mean? Like
we 27 more days. Like,
Yeah.
what happens? Like, literally.
I think we'll have an election.
We're definitely having an election.
And then we'll probably choose a president. And
And then what, though?
Nah, I don't know, man. I think that people have already made their minds. I think that a lot of this is just confirmation. Like, you just watch this to make sure you're right.
I don't know, man. I think, well, at least for Democrats, what I would say to Democrats is don't think of it like that. Don't think people have made up their mind, because in 2000, and I keep repeating this number because it's so true. In 2012, 4.4 million people who voted for Obama stayed home in 2016.
Yeah.
A third of them were black. How do you get them to come to the party? You know what I'm saying? How do you get them to get up off their asses in 2020 and say, I'm coming out to vote?
How do you get black people to come to the party, Charlamagne? Tell me.
I'm not doing this with you.
I'm just saying. How would you do it? You're a marketing maven. How would you do it? How do you get black people?
If it was me and I was working for the Democratic Party, I would say, get a TJ. No, I'm saying. I would say, listen.
Big booty hoes, vote with it.
You have to speak to people's interests. People, like, this is where the Democratic Party is at with black people right now. You've been with a guy for years. Guys always promised you the world, talk sweet nothings to you, never really delivered.
Yeah.
But you stick around.
Yeah.
Stick around, you know. He's not a bad guy. He's just, don't do
just
shit
a guy.
for you.
Yeah.
He's just a guy, right?
Yeah.
And then eventually, when you realize, you know what, this shit ain't really serious. Like, you're not about to get married. Like, you know, he's not really trying to wipe me out. You want to have kids. When you about to walk away, he's like, I'll do it, baby. Whatever you want, please. Let me marry you. Let me get you pregnant. All of that type of shit. And you like, I don't have no reason to believe you at this point. You done gave me years and years and years of false promises. So now, when your heart is broken, when you're down, and you know that I'm the best thing that ever happened to you, but I'm ready to leave, now you begging me to stay because you need me. You need me. That's where they at with black people right now. And I can't speak for all black people. I'm just saying for some of the ones I talk to, a lot of people I talk to, they like, I don't give a shit.
So how do they get you back?
By speaking to black people's interests. Like,
but they've been doing that forever, and they just been lying.
No, they haven't. They talk about prison reform, which is great. We want that. They talk about criminal justice reform, which is great. We want that. They talk about free education, which is great. But guess what? All black people ain't in jail. All black people not committing crimes. You know how you talk to black people? You talk to black people by talking about economic equity, which Joe Biden has started to talk about only because we've been putting so much pressure on him. Well, what does that look like?
Do they have a plan? Do they have a platinum plan?
That's my point. What does that look like?
What's better than platinum?
I don't fucking know.
This is the VVS plan?
In the screaming era, who knows? But I don't, like, they have to start speaking to people's interests when it comes to economics, because America has fucked up so much, right? America has fucked up when it comes to slavery, segregation, all of this type of shit. How are you going to atone for that? You can only atone for that through money. If you're hearing all of these black people talk about reparations, and you're looking at the way coronavirus impacted the black community, and you know it's all these underlying conditions that was already existed in the black community that made them the most vulnerable, how do you step up? Money.
So you're saying buy your vote.
Who gives a shit?
Just buy the vote.
It's transactional.
Now
dump $500 billion in the hood. Trump can put the platinum plan on the table. But I don't care about any policy commitments from Donald Trump. You know why?
Because you don't think he'll do it?
No, because he's the president. You can do it.
So if you've done it already,
get it done.
You would have already done it.
Yeah.
Interesting. What if he was like, nah, let's start this now before I'm out?
He can do it right now. You got 27 days. Now is the time to be throwing Hail Marys, baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now is the time for all October surprises. Surprise! I'm giving all black people $500 billion. I'm investing $500 billion into the black community. Great. Let's go. Why not? You seen you get fucking, what, $1.3 trillion?
Yeah.
To all of these corporations? Yo, why not invest $500 billion in the black banks? My man Killer Mike just opened up an online black bank today, the Greenwood Bank.
Really?
You know what I mean? You got One United. You got Carver's. Invest that $500 billion in the black banks. Robert Smith has a plan, the 2% plan, where he wants these corporations to invest 2% of their net income into black banks.
Black banks.
Do it.
I got a black bank account.
Do it. And by the way, you don't have to do nothing. Steve Mnuchin or whatever the fuck his name is. He can write a check. He can do that shit tomorrow. He can push that through tomorrow.
Yeah.
$500 billion back. They don't got to do no vote on it, no nothing.
Do you think that Americans, like, our idea and concept of money has changed since the stimulus?
Since the stimulus?
Yeah, like since the government just printed money out of nowhere and sent it to us, do you think we're a little bit
No, I think we
desensitized?
always felt that way.
Really?
Yes.
I never felt that way.
America
I thought it was
always,
like,
America always felt that way.
really?
They've been saying it for years. They print money. They print your bacon. You can print money.
Huh,
I ain't been saying that for years. I don't think so.
really?
I don't think nobody thought it was a cap.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think anybody thought that. Like Senator Nina Turner was on this morning. She said some real shit. She was like, yo, they always telling you what to do. They're always telling you what they're going to do with your tax dollars.
Yeah.
That's your money.
Yeah.
Like literally, remember, I think we talked about this before. If you look at the amount of money that is paid in taxes in a year, it's so much shit that we could take care of each other with if that money was going in the right place. But the problem is that money ain't going in the hood. That money's going into them fly-ass neighborhoods in Jersey, them fly-ass neighborhoods in LA. All you gotta do is drive through one of them rich neighborhoods. You'll see where all the tax dollars going, baby.
Right.